Hey folks, I thought I'd do an update with the whole Parosmia weird smell issue. I made a video quite a few months ago, and a few people have been asking me to do an update on have I been cured, has there been any fix? To be specific, the last video I made was June the 9th, 2021, um, which was actually 7 months ago. So in 7 months, let's have a chat about what's happened. I'll read some comments and I'll try answer them. So to cut to the long and short of it, have I been cured? No. Is it still awful? Yes. And maybe I'll have a chat about some experiences. So a few people were saying, are you any better now? I can understand how that can be frustrating. People were saying like, there's some people like, oh well, you must be able to lose weight quickly, or you must be able to do X and Y. Like, oh, it must be great because you can eat this thing with no, like, that's not really how it works. I still have smell, I still have taste. There are just many things I can't eat, and it's really difficult to mentally carry on. I'm not, um, beating around the bush here. I'm currently seeing a doctor for like mental health problems. I need to go revisit him on the 27th, and I'm trying to get him to send me to like an ENT specialist. But I do know full well that there is nothing the ENT specialist is going to say or do, because I've sort of heard experiences of people going to them. The only reason I'm trying to push to, how do I word it, sort of get on the system of, hey, I've got this thing, is because maybe down the lines they figure something out and they start sending out, help to people that have been on the system or trying certain things. And also, I just need a full kind of body checkup for my own health. Of I might be missing some things. I've been eating really strangely now for a good year, and I don't know if I'm missing a load of vitamins. The past month I've been super tired. Today I feel great, but past month I've been super tired. I've had really dark weeks. Again, I'm not hiding anything. I don't need to be embarrassed about it. People that don't understand it won't understand it. But people that have been through this or are going through this, you will understand how unbelievably frustrating it is to just try and do everyday tasks, not trusting your own senses. I'm still eating the exact same things I was eating a year ago, and I've been eating them for an entire year. And people will say, yep, I could do that. I could eat this one meal for the rest of my life. The thing is, the things that I can currently eat aren't my most favorite things ever. And I know food is just food and it's just pure energy to get you through the day. But I think everybody deep down looks forward to a meal. Oh, what am I going to have for, dinner? I'm at work. Oh, what should I have for breakfast? Oh, I'll just rush this down. Oh, what am I going to eat tonight? Oh, I might go out to that place. I might, oh, you know what? I really fancy a KFC tonight. Or I really fancy a McDonald's. Or you know what? Sod it. I'm ordering a pizza. We all do these things where we look forward to food. And imagine for a full year, I haven't looked forward to a single meal. And that some people might go, oh, that's really what's the word? That's really childish. Food is food. Get on with it. But again, it's a core part of your life that you do look forward to things, little things. Oh, something's cooking. That smells nice. Oh, oh, that's a nice coffee. Oh, that was a good cup of tea. Things like that. You don't realize that that's a part of your day until they don't exist anymore. So I'd like to talk about some progress to be a little bit more positive and some things that haven't changed. So for those that don't know, the way I understand it is parosmia is this thing where it turns off your senses. And then when your senses turn back on, like your taste, and when I say taste, like your spicy, savory, hot, cold, all that, right? It turns everything off. You can't smell. And then when it turns it back on, it's air quotes wires are crossed, like things aren't quite right. Um, So it seems to be random as to what you know, they're not physical wires, obviously. I'm just using that term. It seems to be random what wires get crossed and what people like certain things. For example, one of the only foods for a long time that I was able to eat was like peppers, like bell peppers. But for a lot of people, that's like a big no-no, right? And then there will be people out there going, "Oh, I wish I could eat peppers," and I get it. Absolutely sucks hearing that I can eat them and you can't, or vice versa. The only food I can really eat, like, and when I say really, I mean enjoy, is potato. Really, if I'm being brutally honest, is potato. Um, roast. So basically, I have King Edward's potatoes. This is literally what I do every time. King Edward's potatoes. Sometimes I'll thinly slice them and put some vegetable oil or butter on them. Sometimes I will do a big roast potato, like a big load of roast potatoes, and I'll just have that. I've found that vegetable oil is okay, and I've found I basically get a load of potatoes, peel them, parboil them, put them in the oven, covered in vegetable oil, salt and pepper, turn them, keep basting them. After about an hour, you have really nice homemade roast potatoes. And the first time I did that, I was like, this is amazing. This is like, I'm so happy I found something new to eat. And people will understand that when you're going through this and you find something new to eat, it's a big thing. Because you're like, holy shit, I can eat this. What ends up happening is when you find the new thing that you can eat, kind of becomes the only thing you can eat. Because you're like, this is safe. This isn't making me feel sick. This isn't making me throw up. I'm going to stick to this. So I was having boiled potatoes, some roast potatoes, baked potatoes, um, homemade wedges with like cayenne pepper. All of this sounds great, right? Oh, there's so much there. But that's it, really. Um, Sometimes I would do some peppers in the oven. Um, there's like one brand of pizza that I enjoy, but the actual bread taste in the oven isn't the best. But there is like one pizza I can eat. And so you're thinking, okay, you've got potatoes and you've got pizza. What's the problem? Well, again, doing that for a year, sometimes I'll be honest, I've been really angry. I get really frustrated. Like, why can't I just eat something else? Like, I'd do anything to be able to eat, like, for example, look at this. Here's a McFlurry and a Coke. Some people can't drink Coke. Out of rage today, I ordered McDonald's. Still couldn't eat it. And then you just feel like depressed and shit all day. And you're thinking, what? Because you didn't like McDonald's, you feel depressed. It's not that. It's knowing that you used to really enjoy something like that. You know, for example, a couple of weeks ago, I tried chicken and I tried a chicken nugget and it was like, that was kind of okay. Really bland, but okay, it kind of tasted like nothing, but okay, that's good. It didn't taste awful. Maybe it was just that specific brand, but everything else, all the other kind of chicken tasted horrible. So then I was like, okay, rather than getting chicken from like frozen places and stuff like that, I'll just get pure chicken, put it in a pan. I won't even use any oil or I won't do anything to it. And I'll just do the bare minimum and see how it tastes. And it smelt vile. It was horrendous. Um, so I was like, that was it. Again, no meat, still can't eat any meat or anything like that. So I just kind of, I found the way for me to deal with it is to avoid everything. Obviously, I haven't even mentioned it, but onion and garlic is still completely a no-go, and that is in everything. You look at any piece of food you eat, whether it be a pot noodle, some kind of pasta sauce, dauphinoise potatoes. You look at anything, bro. Baked beans. There's like garlic, paprika. There's just stuff in everything. Curry. You can't get away from garlic and onion. So then you start to look up recipes without garlic and onion, and the food is just unbelievably bland. And even I don't like 99% of the stuff anyway. So for me, beforehand, before this, I was a fussy eater. I've no qualms in saying that. People say like, "Oh, you're a fussy eater when you're an adult. That's so bad." Look, I can't help it. I'm pretty sure I've been diagnosed as a super taster at one point in my life, and I can pick out every single flavor, or at least I used to be able to. And it's not a case of me not trying things or being a fussy kid that turns his nose up. I try almost everything. I just genuinely don't like most stuff. So most of the stuff, even when I had good taste and good smell and everything, I was limited. Now I'm even more limited. Um, so it's been difficult. You know, there was a period where, and you might be like, bro, what's the problem? I was just eating like cod, like just, you know, fresh cod with potatoes. And you might go, bro, that's lovely. What's the problem with that? The problem is, that's it. That was like my one side alternative. And bro, cod with nothing on it, no butter, no oil or anything, because that all smells and tastes weird. It's very bland. Like, cod is not a particularly flavorful fish, at least to me. And it's like that with boiled potatoes every single day. Like, you just start to drive yourself insane. Green beans are okay. I don't want to sit here and list all of the foods off because it's going to be different for each person. But basically, it's been about a year now, and I'm still basically the same as I was day one. And I don't think there's ever going to be a cure. I don't think there's going to be fixed. Can't the you know, like, for example, in a way there has been some positives, like I can eat chocolate, but when I say I can eat chocolate, I don't mean I enjoy it. It doesn't taste like how I remember it. Like, I remember, like, because well, I won't explain, but basically we got a load of chocolates over Christmas, tried all the different variants. They weren't disgusting, but none of them were right. However, some of them, like like imagine a strawberry out of a Celebrations box. Loved those. Used to love them. And I ate it, and it was like soap. Spat it out, you know. And the chocolate, like a Milky Way, a fudge, all of that. It's no longer horrendous, but it just doesn't taste like chocolate at all. It doesn't taste right, and I don't enjoy eating it. I'm finding myself eating a lot of things out of rage. Like, yes, that's not disgusting, but it doesn't taste nice, you know. And you might be able to say, oh, just get on with it. It's very difficult to consistently get yourself motivated to eat stuff that you know is not enjoyable. It just is. So yeah, the past month was pretty bad, to be honest. I was really getting down with it because I was just like, is this a, you know, the system's not helping me. I hadn't got out of bed in quite a few weeks. I was just like getting up to do basic things, you know. I was just feeling awful, not really sure, you know, what to do. So I'm going to speak to my GP again, but he's just ignoring me and not accepting anything. He's just like, well, there's nothing we can do, so get on with it. I don't want to make it a depressing video because there are people that get cured, but the ones that I've heard about being cured, they usually say after a few weeks or a few months it's cured. And to me, that's not really parosmia. It may be some distortion from COVID. Maybe some distortion from COVID, but it's probably like they lost their smell and taste. It came back a bit weak, a bit changed, and eventually it's come back to normal. The parosmia seems to be the people that have had it 6+ months. And after 6+ months, I've not seen anybody say they've been cured. The people that say they've been cured normally say everything's fine except garlic and onion. Well, the problem is garlic and onion is everything. At least for me, the food that I eat, and the food that I like and enjoy, because everyone enjoys and eats different types of food, and it's pretty much like nothing I can eat. So until garlic and onion become normal, I'm kind of shit out of luck, to be honest. And it it's not been great. Like, to be honest, like, I went through 2 phases. When I first started, the only thing I could eat, and I say eat, was like, it was really bad in the beginning. Some people might not have had it as bad as me. Some people may have had it worse. I don't know. But for me, it was really, really bad in the beginning, which is why I want to go to an ENT specialist, to maybe they can help figure something out, because I was having blood pour out of my nose. I was waking up, my nose was just pouring with blood. Then I'd, you know, basically blow my nose, get rid of all the blood. Then I'd go to bed, it would dry up, and I was thinking my room was dry, so I was getting humidifiers, I was getting loads of blood in my nose. And it was so bad. The only thing I could eat, which sounds like, oh bro, boo hoo, it was this Papa John's pizza. This Papa John's pizza I didn't really enjoy, but I could eat it. And at the start, there was nothing I could eat apart from that, and I was starving. I'd never been in a position before where I'd had to manage my eating in this way, so I wasn't very good at it. And I just ate that, and I ate that, and I ate that, and ate that, and I put on so much weight, which made me massively depressed. I've since lost a little bit of that. I don't know if that's even noticeable compared to the last 7 months, but I've lost that. Still trying to lose some weight, get more in shape than I was previously. The only benefit I can say about this parosmia is it's taught me to cook. I basically cook every single meal, make everything myself because I have to, which in a way has been really good. And I'd love now if my taste got better, I could cook so much stuff. I'd love to make loads of stuff, but at the moment I can't because it's just my taste. There was a period where I baked my own bread, and there was like nothing in it. I was using it as like a pizza base, and I was just putting on sauce, like just crushed plum tomatoes as sauce. And all of these things, you might be listening and you might be thinking, well, there's a big variety there that you can eat. But the problem is it changes, and I'm sure people that have got parosmia understand that it really changes. I might be at some months be like loving the fact that I've got this, I don't know, whatever I've got that I've found I can eat. Um, but it very quickly changes, and that's the hard thing. When I go to get food for myself to eat, I have no idea what I'm even getting. I can't go into a supermarket and be like, well, I know I like this, so I'll get this. The only thing I can do that with is potatoes. Potatoes are the saving grace. Um, Even the noodles that I've been getting, just plain noodles, like fresh noodles, have gone a bit weird for me. So that's kind of the update. There have been, so I'll talk about maybe some specifics to help you out. I don't have the weird smell in my nose 24/7 now. Onion and garlic is still just as bad. However, it doesn't make me vomit and throw up because I'm so used to it now. Coffee still smells disgusting. Again, I'm just used to it. A lot of the things, when I think people are saying they're getting better, the reality is, unfortunately, we're just getting used to the awful smell. And that's great and all. Yeah, hooray, I'm not throwing up when somebody cooks food, but I don't enjoy it in any way, and I don't want to sit in it. I don't want to, if someone's making food downstairs, or someone's out and about. Like today, I was walking, and I walked past where was I walking? I walked past Co-op, and I went past. I think it was like a small tea room, and the tea room, I could just smell garlic as I was walking, and that got in my nose. And for my whole walk, I just was like, that is just disgusting, and there's nothing I can do to get it out of my nose. Um, so yeah, in a way, there's been some changes. There are a few more drinks I can have. Drinks are becoming a bit more normal. The orange is becoming a bit more normal, say of Fanta or Lucasade. Before they were awful. Orange wasn't right. Orange juice wasn't right. Lemon juice has been a big savior, like Robinson's lemon juice. Anything like lemony citrusy has been fine. So oranges are getting a bit better. Orangey drinks. My drinks are kind of okay. Found a variety of stuff I can drink now, even some juices. So that's okay, because previously I was just on Diet Coke and water. Don't ask me why Diet Coke tastes normal, because you'd think if your nose got messed up with not understanding flavors, then a made up Coca-Cola wouldn't taste right. But thank God Diet Coke does taste okay. But pretty much I'm still stuck with not being able to eat anything. Apart from, I will tell you actually, there are two things I've been able to eat: this type of pancetta ham and turkey, because I forced myself to cook it at Christmas because I wanted to make Christmas dinner. So I did like pancetta ham on top of a turkey crown, with butter and like herbs and stuff. That went really, really well. Everyone enjoyed it and I liked it. But again, it's not the kind of thing you're going to eat all the time, because I found that, I don't know, I can't explain it turkey pieces, even like those turkey dinosaurs that you can get, they're not quite the same. And also, look, I don't. Turkey's not the best, is it? You don't want to sit and cook a load of turkey every single night with ham. You know, yes, technically, some evenings I might be able to have this one specific type of ham with turkey and potatoes, and that's lovely. But again, you're getting stuck with like, is that what you're going to eat for the rest of your life? That's the conversation that goes on in your head. Like, I don't know about you, but what I've been finding is you go, oh, lovely. I like this thing. Like, wow, I actually like this pancetta ham. Okay, great. What you gonna, I'm like, what are you gonna, my inner monologue's like, what are you gonna do, bro? Eat that for the rest of your life? No, because you're gonna get bored of it. And you do. You're not gonna eat that same thing for the rest of your life. So it has been a struggle. There have been things that have got better. I still smell. I know I don't smell, but I still do smell. We've been covering up with some sprays and stuff. Even the sprays don't smell fully right. I presume kind of smell okay, but maybe not fully. Um, but yeah, I still like smell, even though I know I don't. So can't really eat much difference. And yeah, there's been a few changes, but nothing major. Nothing major. Nothing for me to go, I can imagine when this disappears, you know. I could have if half of my stuff had got better and I was like, okay, I can see when this I can see a road out of this. I can't really see a road out of it at the moment. That's just the honest update. Um yeah, I don't know. That's the update for the people asking. Tips and tricks. Keep trying stuff. I really do recommend King Edward's potatoes in vegetable oil. Do something with them. You've got to be able to like potatoes. Turkey has been okay. Stuff like chicken, bacon, all that stuff is a no go. Fish, not really. Anything garlic and onion, no. Pizzas, no. McDonald's, no. KFC, no. There's not much. Like tonight, I'm just sat here thinking, what do I eat for my tea? It's going to be a bowl of potatoes again. It's going to be it's so I've been basically rotating through roast potatoes, baked potatoes, potato wedges, and then sometimes I get pissed off, so I put in about 400 ton of cayenne pepper. So I'm just like crying and my nose is sweating and everything's going on, so I can just feel something different. That's pretty much it. So that's the year update. Absolutely shit. Nobody cares. Nobody even recognizes it as a thing. Doctors don't even bother. Don't care. I told my GP. I said to him, I literally said to him, yeah, this is making me feel so awful. Like, I don't want to live, bro. And he went, right. Well, I finish at 6 p.m. So there's not much we can do. We don't know much about it. I can refer you to a long COVID clinic if you'd like. And I said, yeah, sure. And he was like, okay, bye. A month passes, nothing. A letter at the door. Oh, you have been declined from long COVID. You don't qualify because you can breathe. You're not ill. And I was like, okay. So that's when, like, for the next 6 months, I completely ignored the doctor and I just plowed on and I got really depressed. And now I am where I am, just trying to, it sounds over the top and dramatic, but, people that are going through it will understand completely. So, yeah, I've been trying to look for work as well. And I've just been in such shit mental state. And I'm not the most highly qualified person in the world. Most of the stuff I get offered is like cleaning work or food work or, been a kitchen porter. I can't be near anything like that. I just can't. It's just been difficult. So, that's what it is. Sorry the update isn't more positive. I wish I was here saying, hey, after 7 months, it's great. But the truth is it's not. It's pretty much the same. Liquids are a little bit better. There are a few things I've added in, but they quickly get boring. And there's no help, bro. There's nothing, man. So hopefully that helps someone. We can always have a chat. I can do more of these if you want with some ideas that I've got, because I have been going through this a while, so I have got some tips and tricks and stuff. But yeah.